Hello and welcome to another conversation with an adult. So today I got a lot of fun stuff up here on the board for you because I want to talk to you about being involved in church. About being involved in church, I mean going to church. You see, that's what we talked about this last Sunday that I shared with all my little buddies out there. I telling them, hey look, when you become an adult, you need to go to church because it's important. It's important. I'm going to convince you why today, but let me show you some numbers real quick. We went through these on Sunday, but I want you to see them right now. So, this is 100 of my closest friends. And 100 of my closest friends, I want to tell you about their life. They grew up in different homes, and they grew up from different beliefs and different reasons. But you know what? They all went to the same high school. So this is a very small high school of only 100 people, right here. And you're one of them. And the good news is that when you were all kids, when you were all in elementary school, and going to recess and getting pretzels, all those things for A's, 95 of you went to church. So let me give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you, heathens, did not go to church. But 95 of the rest of you actually went. You were involved in Olympians, or you're involved in something. Okay? But then you got a little bit older, and then all of the sudden, a ton of you dropped out when you became teenagers. So these 5 left. They decided, yeah, I'm going to do something else. And then all 10 of these left, and all 10 of these left, and all 10 of these left. And then 10 of these left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! 55 people. 55 of you stayed going to church when you were teenagers. You know what? And you say, well, there's different factors that come into play. Well, let me tell you something else. In your high school, now 55 people of the 100 are involved in youth group. They're going to church. But 45% of them, both their parents are going. Okay? So you get rid of these 5. That makes 50. Get rid of these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, one more. 45 of the original 100, they go because their parents, both of them go. Okay? But here's something interesting. When you get down to being the age of right out of high school, college, it goes down to 11 of the original 100 go to church when they're in college. So by the time you are 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, only 11 of you are going to go to church. That's bad news, my friends. That's real bad news. But you know what's something even crazier? It doesn't matter. Your whole entire life, if you went to church with your mom every single Sunday, this is the percentage of those of you that will go to church if your dad did not go with you. 3 of the 100. That's the chances you have to go into church right now if your dad doesn't go to church with you. So you see, it's important. In your life, your attendance is going to decrease, and it gets the worst right here at the college age, when you are 18 to 25 years old. But I got good news. If you somehow make it, if you are part of that 11% that go to church at this age, you know what your chances are of going to church after that? 94%. That means 94% of you. If you just go to church when you're this age, 94% you go to church the rest of your life. So you see, it's important, and this is why. If you want to know anything about me, who would you go to if I was dead? You go right to my wife, Sarah. You'd say, Sarah, I want to know all about Tim. You knew him better than anyone else. So please, tell me about Tim. Tell me what he liked. Tell me what he did. Tell me what he did in his spare time. Tell me what it was like just living with him and being with him every day and seeing him in the morning and in the evening. Did he stay up late? What did he like to read? What was his favorite foods? If you want to know anything about me, you go to my wife. Let me tell you something about the church. The church is the bride of Christ. Christ came and he said, I'm going to die for people, but I'm going to get married in the process. And who am I going to marry? I'm going to marry the church. The people that believe in God, that's who I'm going to marry. No matter how sinful they are, no matter how bad they are, no matter what they do to disappoint me, that's my wife. The church is. So, is church important? Heck yeah. It's the bride of Christ. So if you want to know anything about Jesus, you got to be in church. Okay? Just like if I died and you want to know about me, you'd have to go to my wife to find out. Same thing. If you want to be involved with Christ, you got to be involved with his wife, and that's the church. So get here. Be part of this 94% and prove all the rest of those stats wrong. Have a good week.